Hi, everybody. Welcome to Paul Programs, your one-stop shop for learning how game mechanics work. Today, we're going to talk about theme parks. Now, who doesn't love going to theme parks? But more specifically, we're going to talk about some of the design and gamification that's been introduced into theme parks more recently. And our real focus will be on Galaxy's Edge and Disney a bit, because it seems they kind of get it. Okay, so let's start off first with what's gamification? You can think of gamification as a way of enhancing applications or other kind of non-gamey things with game mechanics. This could involve maybe giving someone the ability to earn rewards as they earn points and gain levels. Or it could even be something as simple as like a little scavenger hunt built into someone's store that if you find all of something, you get like a discount or something else. Uh, Other ways could be just think of more traditional apps, like say you have a task manager and you attach a whole role playing game system to it that the more tasks you complete, the stronger your character gets, and then you can take that character into a dungeon and battle out enemies or battle against other players. So that's really just a high level view of what gamification is. It's definitely a lot more detailed than that. And if you're interested in it, there are definitely plenty of resources out there to look into how you can gamify your app or anything else you're working on. Okay, so now that we know what gamification is, let's take a look at how Disney actually implements it into Galaxy's Edge and their other theme parks. So, first off, we're going to talk about the experience of Galaxy's Edge. Galaxy's Edge is built to have an actual full-on interactive story, which sounds like a game, where you actually can take part in different events or activities, and there's story, dialogue to it, there's moments, there's events, such as building a lightsaber. Building a lightsaber isn't just the actual activity of putting it together, there's also an event layer to it, there's story. You're taking part of a moment of like the Star Wars universe and you're getting to be part of it and it's interacting back with you. Or there's other things where you can choose to take on missions, jobs, even Rise of the Resistance. You're playing the part of a Resistance member, even though it's still part of a ride, you're part of an ongoing story experience. So that's one of the big ways that they actually incorporate gamification into their park. The other one is actually through their application that they created for their theme parks that allows users to basically do interactive things in each of their parks. With Galaxy's Edge, you can actually pick up jobs and missions, and when you complete them, you earn points, and these points can be used to actually unlock different things for like your avatar, different clothing, looks, so on and so forth. So not only are you working to actually do these missions, but you're doing it for a reason. There's that game, the reward that you earn by doing specific things. And other ways they have it is they'll have like radar tracking where based on your GPS location, you can actually unlock certain radio waves once you get within a certain distance from a certain GPS point. Another way to actually incorporate gamification is QR codes. They use QR codes all over the place that this little device right here can just scan, and by scanning those you can unlock different rewards, different just story bits. It adds more to the experience. Basically, it's not just about the way theme parks used to be, where you would just go, you go on the rides, you have your fun that way, and then it's over. In Galaxy's Edge, there's more to it. There's story, there's interaction, there's different things besides just the rides, which turn it into that kind of game-like experience. And that's really the impressive part about how the Disney Imagineers are handling theme park design now. It's more than just the rides. It's the rides combined with the story, combined with the interactive elements. It's like they've taken a lot of the concepts of game design in general and incorporated them into their theme parks. And that's actually really cool. With all this talk of gamification, let's take a look at one of the more interesting tools used by a lot of different groups, which is the QR code. Many people don't realize that QR codes are actually really easy to make, and they can be used for all sorts of things. The easiest way to actually make a QR code is in the Chrome web browser. If you go to wherever your share button is on desktop computers, it'll be here in the address bar, and click on it. You actually have an option here that's called Create QR Code. And when you click on it, it creates your QR code for the URL you want it for. And if you hit download, it'll just begin downloading a PNG. And that's really the easiest way to make a QR code. But say you don't want Google's little dinosaur, or you want something that's more unique to your specific site, brand, or application, then you'll want to use a tool that's a little more advanced. And one of those is QR Code Moukey. And it works in a very similar way to a lot of simple editors. Basically, you would enter your content, which in this case is the web URL. You would then select your colors. So what color do you actually want your QR code? In this case, we'll leave it black. Say you have an image you want to upload. You can actually choose, and in this case, just to show it off real quick, we'll select Google Plus because Google Plus, that's why. And then you can choose the different types of basically squares or dots you want to represent it. I like the more single pixel style, so in that case I'll choose that one. And once you finish that, then you create QR code, and there we have our QR code. And very similar, we can download a PNG. That's how you can make a QR code. But what are some uses for QR codes? What can we use it for? Well, because it's a PNG, we can actually apply it to a texture and use that on a material or a sprite or a UI inside of Unity or any other game development tools. With that, you can actually have it that when a user actually finds this, they can take this code and scan it in and put it into something else. You can even print them out on the cards, lay them out all over your house or something, and make custom web pages that when they scan it and they click into, it may give them clues to like a murder mystery game or an escape room or something like that. So, hopefully this has inspired you to gamify some of the applications you may be working on, or just to even gamify your own house with some QR codes for a at-home scavenger hunt with some rewards for friends and family that come and visit. Again, thanks everyone for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, hit like, subscribe, the notification bell, leave a comment below about some interesting gamification mechanics you've seen or just amusement parks that impress you, especially with the new Super Mario World or Super Nintendo World coming to Universal. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you all next time.